Going in a Newberry Coffee Company for some coffee this morning. So this used to be a logging center in the 80s, and then it was a hotel in 1915. So it's in a historic building, but now it's turned into a little coffee shop and cafe. The moon has been very bright the past few days. You can't really tell on camera, but it's really pretty. Hike is closed, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. We are at the Muldoon Visitor Center for Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. And
We're at the Visitor Center for Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore, but due to the government shutdown, the Visitor Center is closed.
well, it doesn't say it's closed.
Well,
It says that it's as accessible as possible.
which means closed.
But we're going to check back at 9 when they're supposed to be open.
Oh.
We just needed to make a stop for the restrooms. So I think we're going to go to the grocery store that we saw down the street, and then we'll check back here at 9. If it's not open, then we'll just go on some of the trails by ourselves. We just got to our first stop, Sand Point. It is on Lake Superior. Not sure what all there is to do here other than looking at the water.
We made the last minute decision to book a Pictured Rocks cruise to see all the Pictured Rocks. We got here right in time before the 10 o'clock tour.
We're boarding the boat. Any thoughts, Zeke?
It's cold.
It is a little cold. Probably be colder once we get on there and get going.
Powered by 2 Caterpillar diesel engines. I'll push us along at 30 miles per hour. Now crossing is called Muldoon Bay. Muldoon Bay is 3 miles long, 2 miles wide, and 230 feet deep.
Do you know that feeling you get in your stomach when you go down a steep roller coaster? Apparently the waves were so intense that Calvin's stomach kept dropping, causing him to laugh hysterically with every wave.
3,000 miles of shoreline. Has a surface area of 32,000 square miles. About the same size as the state of Maine. And for those more familiar with Europe, it's the same size as the country of Austria. Now we're comparing surface area, lakes. And this is Miners Castle. Formation is 85 feet high. And you can see where the Park Service has constructed a few observation platforms up on top of the cliff. That is called Lower Sleep. Comes in waves, so we don't want to have that happen. So I'll give you half. Do the left-handed pump. Show formation. Thunder trees, waves crashing up on top. We're searching out on 140 feet tall. This is the tallest formation.
Alright, we are at Muldoon's Pasties, and apparently this place makes the best pasties in town. Oh, look at All right, Zeke, what do you think of the pasty?
It's good.
Good. Calvin, you like it? Calvin's is a deconstructed pasty. Dakota, you want to take a bite? No? All right, I got the beef pasty. Kind of looks like a hamburger, but it's not. And I'm supposed to dip it in gravy.
Hold on. All right, Dakota's gonna try the apple pie pasty. Did you get any apple pie? Is it good? Yeah. It smells really good. Sugar on the top. May I cut you a piece?
The boys like their chicken pasty so much that they wanted to get a beef one to split. How do you like that one?
It's good.
You like the chicken or the beef better? You like the beef better?
I also think the beef is better.
You putting the brown gravy on it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
A piece of that.
And I'm finishing off Dakota's chicken pasty.
We just finished at Muldoon's Pasties, and now we're headed back to the National Lakeshore to do some hiking.
We stopped at Pictured Rocks Interpretive Center. Wasn't originally part of the plan, but I think it's a free museum, so we're gonna go check it out.
This is Captain Dave. He was our captain on our boat tour today.
This is where we're at right now. Our first stop is going to be up here at Miners Castle. We already went to Sand Point earlier today. Hopefully we're able to get the whole thing done today. This is a replica of the lighthouse that we saw on the boat tour earlier. The Grand Island East Channel Lighthouse.
You are currently in the vault in the building used by the Muldoon State Bank and the First National Bank of Alger County.
If you ask Zeke, he'll tell you that this was the size of the fish that kept taking his bait yesterday. What does the fox say?
You can see over top though.
Like once you look over, the wind is blowing in your face.
We're looking at Miners Castle, part of the Pictured Rocks, and Lake Superior.
Alright, we're doing the 0.6 mile trail to Minor Falls. It's an out and back, so overall it's going to be 1.2 miles.
Oh, it's much better.
You alright?
Yeah.
What's wrong? What's so funny? Who's that pretty girl up there? Not much to see from the upper overlook, so we're going to take the stairs down to the lower overlook. Well, you're not supposed to come all the way down here, but I saw these guys doing it, so I thought I would do it as well. I'm not going to go down all the way. That's about halfway good enough for me. What are we doing, Stacy?
Walking the All Sable Light Station Trail.
Where did we just come from?
An overlook, a scenic overlook of Lake Superior.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So before that, we were in Munising, and we just did like a 45-minute drive.
Oh yeah.
It was a lot further than I realized it was going to be. And we saw this trail and pulled over because we're running out of things to do here.
up this hill to see it. There's a sign that warns you can go down the log slide in 30 seconds, but it takes an hour or more to climb. And if you can't do it, it takes several hours for rescuers to get to you because of how far off it is. Assuming this is what you could slide down very dangerously.
Alright, Zeke, I'll race you to the bottom. That's the lighthouse that we had started to walk to. You could also walk from the lighthouse to here if you really wanted to, but it would be an extra 4 miles back.
This is only open during the summer, unfortunately. We're at the Sable Falls trailhead to see Sable Falls. Oops.
Here's the first overlook.
Why are you filming?
So after you leave the falls, you can follow the creek all the way down. Brings you out by these giant sand dunes. And then the creek empties into Lake Superior right out there.
There's lots of rocks here, but you're not allowed to take them or you'll get fined. So we're gonna find 5 rocks and stack them as a memory.
Alright, I'm choosing this rock. Alright, there's our stack of rocks. Wait!
This one is for checkers.
Alright, there's our new stack with checkers added to the top. Thumbs up. Alright, and somewhere way out there is where we were a little bit ago for the log slide. What goes down must come back up.
It's a lot easier going down.
Stacy's learning that the hard way. There you go, Zeke.
I'm fine.
Look at you. Go Dakota.
Come on,
Oh yeah.
Mom, it's your turn to
Calvin's
run.
gotta go to the bathroom. Come on, bud, let's go. Where'd you bring us to, Stacy?
Timber Charlie's.
What city is this in? Running out of arm. Alright, take your time.
This is scrambled eggs.
Alright, we just got back a little bit ago from Painted Rocks, and it was already dark, and when we get up in the morning it's going to be dark as well, but it's going to be a lot colder, so we decided to go ahead and make breakfast now. That way in the morning we can have breakfast already made and we can just jump in the car and head off to our next spot. We had enough logs to start a fire, but when I went to get more logs, they were all out. So when this is gone, we're going to bed. Anything to say about that, Cal?
No.
Anything to say about that?
No.
Okay. You cold?